do you feel that we have a social media pathway that is wide enough to create a Black social media experience, a pathway similar to what Jeff Martin has created in Tribal Brands? Is there a platform there? Are we ready in this room? I know you're ready. Is there a way for that to happen, that can occur, so that nobody has to ever ask a question like that again, and that I don't have to work in prisons with, thousands and thousands of young African American young people around the world? I'd like to know, how do you think, because I know your background and I know you personally, how do you think something like that could ever be possible? And I'd like to know.
That's a deep question. It's a deep question. I think that kind of part of that really sums up everything that we've talked about today. I think part of it really deals with outreach and collaboration and discussion. So when diverse people, like what's going on tonight, kind of get in the same room and ideas start to get incubated, then that can kind of lead into some of these organic movements that evolve into something else, like you're talking about, or we've referenced from Arab Spring to, Troy Davis, some of these other things. And I think, social media is almost like, going back to my other quote, emotion is contagious. And there's so much energy and so much emotion that goes through social media. I think the goal is really to kind of harness it, and kind of create a strategy and create an organization to really kind of bring it together for our own goals and our objectives. The one caveat that I would always say with social media is being mindful of sharecropping, meaning that you can plow the field, but you don't own the field. So, at the day, I'm very much a huge advocate that we have to kind of get the young people, really kind of start with them. We have to learn the languages. We have to learn everything there is about these technologies and these systems inside out, and it really kind of goes with that. So once we get that straight, and, once we understand the psychology behind it, and because, there's a lot of different components. It's technology, but there is a social component. There is a psychological component. There's an economic component, there's a business component that we just talked about with the independent artists. I think these are all the things that we have to master. The one thing that I see from my experience in digital marketing that I would see a lot is that people, I kind of call it a shiny object syndrome. Like, people kind of come and they're focused on tactics. So the first thing they'll come up and say, I got to get this done. I got to create this movement. We got to get this going. Let's get on Facebook. Let's create a Facebook page. And I'm like, wait. Like, before you even start touching and start talking about tactics and start talking about tools, you have to talk about goals, and you have to talk about strategies. You have to talk about objectives. So to kind of go back to, one of my favorite rappers, KRS-One, the only solution is organized revolution. And I think it starts with organizing. It starts with organizing people. And as long as dynamic, charismatic people like yourself and other people in this room can galvanize and organize people, the tools are, I don't want to say they're easy, but, a trained SEAL could use Twitter. A trained SEAL could use Facebook. That's really not where the equity is. The equity is really the kind of the fundamentals, is the organizing, is the collaboration. It kind of starts with that. And I think that's what a lot of people lose sight of. Like, they just automatically zip in and it's like, we have to be on these platforms, or we have to be on these things, or we got to start doing it. And a lot of people aren't successful because they think the tools in themselves are what's going to make the difference. It's the people that are going to make the difference, and then those things will follow.